Financial management is the process of planning how to spend and save. How often do you review your planning when it comes to your saving plan and your expenditure? Do you have a budget? And if you do, are you keeping up to the budget? Leave a comment down below. Hello, good people. Hope you're doing well. Jessie is my name, and on this channel, we talk about finance, personal development, travel, and charity. If this is your kind of content, kindly consider subscribing so that you don't miss any of our episodes. For the next few videos, we are going to focus on personal financial management. What is your understanding of personal financial management? The first thing we would want to look at is, what does it mean? It is the process of planning how to spend and save. It involves having financial goals and setting up yourself to be able to achieve them and succeed 100%. If you have your financial goals written down, give this video a like, and you can even leave a comment down below. When you're focusing on your personal financial management, it is very important to put into consideration as a priority your long-term goals. Why? They are the things you're going to work on for the longest time period. They are things that really need special attention, and of course, they need most likely a huge sum of money to be able to achieve, and it needs a process to come up with how you're going to raise the money to be able to meet the expenses. Comment down below if you have your long-term goals listed down. The first thing we're going to look at are the areas of personal finance management. Just a highlight. It involves income, expenditure, saving, investing, and protecting. If you have hit the 5 areas, leave a comment. If you're still work in progress and you have made significant strides, also leave a like and comment down below. You can motivate someone else to push themselves harder to be able to make progress in that direction. When we talk about income, we are thinking about how to generate income, how to make money, and all those factors. We have always said that it is important to ensure that you have more than one source of income so that in case there is a challenge in the main income, you're not going to be strained. And also, to boost your income, you need to have an emergency fund so that in case of loss of income or any challenges with your income, you're able to meet your monthly expenses. The next thing is budgeting. You have made the money. So how do you plan to spend it? The key thing is to ensure that you have listed down all your expenses, allocating each and every expense a specific amount. This can be guided by a review of the last 2 months' expenditure. That way, you will be able to know roughly how much you spend. Sometimes it's a bit difficult because of inflation, but I'm sure if you make adjustments and checks here and there, you can have a rough idea of how much you need each month for specific goals. The next thing is saving. Saving is a priority, unlike how we have been taught not to put it as a priority. Why? The reason why saving is a priority is because for you to be able to meet some of your expenses, you need to have saved. In a previous video, we said you need to save. The number one thing is for your emergency fund. Ensure you have at least 3 months worth of living. The best would be a year, so that in case anything happens to your main source of income, your livelihood is not affected. Number 2 is debt management. Ensure your debt is in control, and you can also be able to meet it even as maybe you're transitioning from a period of no active income. The next thing is planning for your retirement. It may be so far to come, but it will still come. So the best way is to start planning early, and then you now need to save for your goals. You need to start with short, medium, and long term. And ensure you don't ignore long term, looking at it from the perspective of it's like 20 years to come, it's like 30 years to come, it will still come. As much as they say that life expectancy has reduced, you never know. You might think that maybe you're not going to have a long life, but you end up having a very long life. So it's better to plan ahead. And lately, children are not an investment plan. So you can't say you will look up to them to help you out. After investing, working hard, and saving and putting things in place, you need to protect your wealth. And this could be through insurance and also through ensuring that you're keeping up every time, just checking on how your investment is doing so that you don't lose. The next thing we're going to talk about are the steps to personal finance management. The first thing is you need to assess how much you're making, how much more you can make, what is coming from your passive, active income. Just combine all of them to ascertain how much money that you can get each and every month. Have you ever assessed if you have any other additional source of income? Leave a comment down below. Once you have assessed your financial status, the next thing you can do is set your financial goals. This includes the short, medium, and long term, and ensure that you prioritize the right way. And the goals must be smart, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. If you miss out on any of the smart parts, there is a likelihood that you will not succeed. So once you have set your goals, the next thing, of course, you need to come up with your own strategies of achieving these specific goals. I mean, it's you who has come up with them, so you need to strategize on how to achieve them. And of course, once you have identified, you need to put them into action such that you are now working on achieving them. It's no longer a plan, it's no longer a strategy, it's now action. And this starts from the bare minimum. The best thing is if you make the first step, you'll be able to keep growing. The worst thing is procrastination, but once you start, definitely you're going to head somewhere. The last and a very important aspect is monitoring the financial plan. It's very important to monitor so that you know where you need to make adjustments at whatever point. You do not want to find yourself in a situation that you could have made a turn maybe like 3-4 months ago and you're realizing when it's too late. For instance, when maybe things change in your home, maybe the number of people change in your home, you need to also change with that, because you can imagine now maybe the expenses have gone down if the number of people have reduced. Maybe the kids have moved out, maybe you are hosting someone, they have moved out. The next thing could be maybe you have an additional member of the family, there's a new kid, or you have just decided to host a relative or a friend, all those things. Yeah, so you need to have all those factors in mind even as we do this journey. This is a continuing series. It's going to be a few episodes, so do not miss out on the upcoming episodes. And for you to ensure that you don't miss out, ensure you have hit the subscribe button down below if you're still watching at this point, so that you will be notified every time we upload a new video. If you're a returning viewer subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch our videos. We really value you. And continue watching this series, and also let us have your feedback as to what you think about the series. Yeah, see you on our next one. Bye.